The Story Dragon podcast presents A Butter Knife for Time Travel, visiting Thomas Edison. Jenna and Owen loved science. They were always doing experiments in Jenna's garage. Nothing, however, could have compared to the incredible time-cutting butter knife that their Uncle Farnsworth, Jenna's eccentric scientist uncle, had shown them earlier. He created this device, capable of slicing through the fabric of space and time like a block of jello. But he had made one thing very clear to them, that this was not a toy. But that didn't stop Jenna and Owen. One afternoon, while Uncle Farnsworth was busy with one of his wild experiments, Jenna whispered, "Let's do it." Owen's eyes widened. "You mean?" Jenna nodded again. "Let's time travel." They tiptoed into the kitchen, opened the drawer, and pulled out the silver butter knife. Just as they made the first cut through the air, the jelly-like wall of time wobbled and squished. Suddenly, Uncle Farnsworth burst into the room, his wild white hair sticking out in every direction. "No, that's for spreading jelly!" But it was too late. The shimmering portal yawned open, and with a giggle, Jenna and Owen jumped through, oblivious of their uncle's warnings that they could change the past. They landed in a massive industrial space, filled with the hum of machinery. Workers bustling around, twisting wires and polishing glass bulbs. In the middle of it all stood a man with round glasses and a mustache, carefully inspecting a bulb. "That's Thomas Edison," Jenna whispered. Edison looked up, startled. "Well, who might you two be?" "I'm Jenna, and this is Owen. We traveled through time," Jenna explained. Edison chuckled. "Through time, you say? Fascinating." Owen's eyes widened at the machinery. "What is this place?" "This is my electric light company. I opened it in 1882, Edison replied proudly. "And in just a moment, I'm about to flip the switch and illuminate this entire building using my latest light bulb with a carbonized bamboo filament." Just then, Edison turned to explain how the filament worked. Jenna, unable to resist, reached for the switch. Click! The factory instantly filled with a warm golden glow. Edison spun around, surprised. "Well, I was just about to do that," he laughed. "Mr. Edison, how long will your bulb last?" asked Jenna. "Well," Edison said proudly, "unlike my first versions, this one could last up to 40 years. "That's incredible," Jenna said. Edison showed them how his light bulb worked. You see, electricity flows through the copper wires, which are excellent conductors. The current passes through the filament, that piece that is very bright in the middle, heating up until it glows. Jenna nodded. "So copper is good for carrying electricity?" "Exactly," Edison said. "And steam powers this whole plant. Water is heated with coal to create steam, which is fed into the turbines. The steam turns them, and it generates electricity for everyone." "Turbines?" Owen asked. "What's that?" Edison smiled. "Think of my turbines like a giant fan, but instead of air pushing the blades, the steam forces them to spin. That spinning motion is what powers the generator to create electricity." "It's like a fan that makes power," Jenna exclaimed. "Precisely," Edison said. "And inside the generator are powerful magnets. When the turbine spins, it moves the coils of wire around those magnets, creating an electric current. That current flows through wires to power homes and buildings." Owen's eyes gleamed. "Magnets can help make electricity?" "Yes," Edison nodded. "Magnets and motions are key to generating electricity. It's how we're lighting up this factory now, and soon entire cities. Owen eyed the massive machines buzzing with electricity. They're huge. How much do they weigh? 27 tons each, Edison declared proudly. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, you know. He raised his eyebrows knowingly. Electricity is also safer than gas, Edison continued. We use fuses to protect buildings from electrical fires. What's a fuse? Asked Owen. I heard my dad talking about those once. A fuse is a small wire that melts if the electrical current gets too high, thus preventing any danger. This breaks the circuit and prevents it from overheating. It's great for electricity for homes, but it's also good for other electronic devices to make them safer. Like a safety switch, Jenna said. Exactly. Edison beamed, but not everyone believed in my electric lights at first. To prove it was safer than gas lamps, I had to show how a light bulb could glow underwater without danger for a very long time. Wow, Jenna said. Everyone must have been really surprised. Yes, they were, he said. And soon, I'll bring electricity to Brockton, Lawrence, and Fall River in Massachusetts. I'm going to start more power plants and bring my electricity to every home in the world. I'm even thinking of going to Wisconsin to use moving water to power my electric company. It's called hydroelectric power. It uses that to generate electricity rather than steam. Wow, Mr. Edison, you're very busy. Edison grinned. Now that I have reliable bulbs, I'm thinking of merging all my electric companies into one company called General Electric. What do you think? Definitely, Jenna and Owen replied together. After hours of exploring, Edison thanked them. You two have quite the scientific curiosity. Never lose it. Jenna smiled. Thank you, Mr. Edison. We won't. With a final squishy slice, they opened up a shimmering portal. As they stepped through, Uncle Farnsworth's voice rang out once more. You know you aren't supposed to time travel. What if you change history? But Owen and Jenna only giggled. After all, the time-traveling butter knife still had plenty of adventures in store.